It's been a while since I made my original shipping series for selling print on demand on Etsy, and some small details have changed, so I thought it would be a good time to update all the videos in the series, starting with your shipping strategy. Alright, so before we talk about how to set up your shipping profiles and all of those details in your Etsy print-on-demand business, we need to talk about what your shipping strategy is going to be. In my original shipping strategy video, I explained the two basic shipping strategies, offering free shipping, which requires you to build the cost of shipping into your pricing for your products, or charging for shipping, which requires you to decide how much to charge for shipping for each type of product that you sell. Let's consider each of those for just a moment. First, why would you want to offer free shipping? Well, really, it's all down to marketing. There is no free shipping. As the seller, you're always going to pay for shipping the products to the customer. And if you offer free shipping on your listings, you have to build the cost of shipping into the product price, which will make the product price higher. It's all about the perception to your potential customers. People like to see the words free shipping when they shop online, and Etsy will actually label your listings as free shipping in search results that call that out for the shoppers. To offer free shipping, you simply look up the cost of the item on your print-on-demand platform and add the cost of shipping to get your total cost. Then you use an Etsy fee calculator like the one I linked in the description to set your retail price based on the total cost, including shipping, and your desired profit margin. For example, if the total cost for you to have a t-shirt printed and mailed to a customer is $14 and you want a 30% profit margin, then currently, the retail price would be $24 with free shipping. A benefit of offering free shipping is that you never have to worry about running into any issues related to shipping costs and your profit, because the cost to ship each item is already built into your product prices. So the customer is always covering your shipping cost for every item they buy. And you will actually make a slightly higher profit when customers buy more than one item because the full cost of shipping is built into each product, but you will actually pay less per item to ship multiple of the same product. You can also opt into Etsy's free shipping guarantee and never worry about taking a hit on your profit. Free shipping also makes combination listings easier because you don't have to worry about combining different products that have different shipping costs into one listing, which on Etsy can have only one shipping profile. If combination listings has piqued your interest, I do have a video all about how to do just that. I'll link to that in the corner and the description. Now, a drawback of offering free shipping is that your product prices are going to look higher compared to sellers who don't offer free shipping. In Etsy search results, Etsy shows the lowest item price within each listing and does not display the shipping price. So it'll simply say free shipping if it applies, but if the shipping is not free, it's only going to show the item price. Let's use the same example with the t-shirt. If your price is $24 with free shipping and another seller's listing is showing a price of $16 in the search results, shoppers might click on that other seller's listing because the price looks lower. By the time they realize that the seller is charging $8 for shipping, they may already be in the checkout process and they'll never realize that your t-shirt was actually the same total price. So to summarize, free shipping makes things very easy for you as a seller. However, it might make your prices look a little bit less competitive even if they're actually not. Now, charging for shipping does not necessarily mean you have to charge the exact cost that you pay for shipping. You can use your print-on-demand platform's default shipping profiles if you do want to charge exactly the same amount for shipping as what you're paying. But you also have the option of moving some of the shipping cost into the product price if you think the shipping cost might look too high to consumers. Just for example, if your print-on-demand platform's shipping cost for a t-shirt is $7, but you think customers may not want to pay that much for shipping, you could change your shipping profile to charge $5 for shipping and then add $2 into your product price. This will get you the same total price, but make the shipping seem lower to the shopper. Ultimately, this is totally up to you, and it's definitely simpler to just charge whatever your actual cost is because you won't have to change anything in the default shipping profiles that come from your print-on-demand platform. A benefit of charging for shipping is what I mentioned earlier about product pricing. When the shipping cost is not built into your product price, from a marketing standpoint, your product price will appear more competitive in Etsy search results. Another benefit is there's less math involved when determining your product prices. You can ignore the cost of shipping and just calculate your retail prices based on whatever that product fulfillment cost is. But of course, there are drawbacks to charging for shipping as well. One is that if the price of shipping is perceived as being high by the shopper, the customer may abandon their shopping cart and not complete checkout. It's a good idea to check out some of the competition to see what they're charging for shipping. Look at listings on page 1 of search results within your product niches to see what customers are willing to pay to avoid having that issue. Another drawback is that you do have to worry about a couple other things, including Etsy's free shipping guarantee. If you opt into the free shipping guarantee, which only applies to orders for customers in the United States, then any order with products totaling $35 or more will get free shipping. Sellers that offer the free shipping guarantee do get slightly better placement in search results according to Etsy, so that's your incentive to do it. But that can cause issues with your profit because you set your retail prices based on the idea that every time you sell something, you're also going to collect shipping from the customer in addition to the item price. And when a customer orders products that total $35 or more, you will no longer collect that shipping, which reduces your overall profit. If you're opted in, you also need to watch out for pricing of individual items that would be $35 or more. So for example, hoodies have gotten more expensive the last couple of years, especially the larger sizes of hoodies. And right now the retail prices are easily over $35. So if you're opted into the free shipping guarantee, then by default, a hoodie that costs $36 is going to get free shipping no matter what. So you'll need to make sure that you build the cost of shipping into any individual product that has a price of $35 or more, like those hoodies or maybe artwork, things like that that are going to cost over $35. So if you want to charge for shipping, personally, I would consider not opting into the free shipping guarantee unless you can be sure that your shipping costs are going to be covered by your profit margin when customers order over $35 worth of goods. So the bottom line here is that if you charge for shipping, you do get a bit of price perception edge in search results. And you can also just use your platform's default shipping profiles without altering them, so that can make it pretty easy for you. However, you might lose out on a few sales if shoppers think the price of shipping that you're charging is too high. And you also have to be careful about the free shipping guarantee or just not opt into it in order to make sure you're not losing out on any profits. So which option do I recommend? Well, there's no reason why you have to only pick one or the other. It is a little bit easier to pick one or the other and do that for all of your listings, but I personally use a little bit of both. Now, my rule of thumb that I use when deciding whether to do free shipping or not free shipping for a category of product is actually based on the cost of shipping relative to the price of the product. When the cost of shipping is abnormally high compared to the item's price, then I charge for shipping because otherwise the price of the item would seem too high to the shopper. And for any individual item that would have a price of $35 or more, I also do free shipping and build the shipping cost into that product price. So for items like apparel, where the shipping cost is relatively low compared to the product price, I do free shipping and just build in the shipping cost into my product prices because it doesn't raise those prices that much. For example, t-shirts generally cost anywhere from $4 to $5 to ship, so I'll simply add $4 to $5 into my product price, and that covers the shipping cost, and then I offer free shipping. However, for products like mugs, which have a high shipping cost relative to the product price, I do charge for shipping. For example, 11-ounce mugs can have a shipping cost as much as $7 or $8, but the mug itself will only cost $4 to $5. So setting a retail price that includes that high shipping cost could end up seeming like a high total price to shoppers. Because of that, for my mugs, I set a slightly lower product price and then I do charge for shipping. But I don't actually charge my actual cost for shipping. I charge personally right now, I charge $4 for shipping mugs and I build the rest of my shipping cost into the product price. So I basically balance both of the two options. This means that if a customer buys multiple mugs and the order is over $35, I actually don't lose as much with the free shipping guarantee because some of that shipping cost was already built into the product price, and the lower shipping price that I will pay for the additional mugs in the same order will actually make up the rest of the difference. Now, ultimately, it's up to you to decide which option works best for your print-on-demand business. It's perfectly fine to choose one of the two options and just do the same thing for all of your listings to keep it simple. Now, there's one more thing to talk about when it comes to shipping strategy, and it has to do with international selling, or just selling in more than one country on Etsy. Now, I have a separate video that walks through all of your different options for selling internationally through Printify on Etsy. So I'm not gonna walk through every one of those scenarios in this video. I will link to it in the corner in the description. But I do wanna talk about one basic decision that you need to make as part of your general shipping strategy, and then we'll take a closer look at the detail in our next video, which is going to be setting up your shipping profiles. So the one basic decision you need to make about your general shipping strategy is what is going to be your primary country of origin. In other words, what is your primary country going to be when you create your listings? Or said another way, what country is going to be your primary market? Where do you intend to sell the most? This is important because you want to base your shipping strategy around that country, and then everywhere else that you want to sell, you need to adjust your shipping strategy and charge the appropriate amount based on whether you have print providers located in those other countries. The country that you choose to focus on as your primary market will become your country of origin in your shipping profiles on Etsy. Basically, you're telling Etsy that most of your products are being made in that country. So, for example, if you think that most of your customers are going to be in the United States, or that's where you're going to market your products the most, then you want to create your listings using print providers that are located in the United States so that all of your orders will ship from within the United States to the customers in your biggest market. And that means lower shipping times and lower shipping cost. And this is true even if you personally are located in another country. For example, if you're located in Canada or the United Kingdom, but you primarily want to sell to customers in the United States, you will create your listings using print providers that are in the United States, and the country of origin in your shipping profile will be the United States. You can still sell in multiple countries on Etsy, but choosing which one will be your primary market is important because that's what you will base a lot of other decisions on when it comes to print providers and setting up your shipping profile, which we're going to cover in the next video. So that'll do it for our updated shipping strategy video. I hope this helped to simplify the decisions that you need to make about your shipping strategy before you really get into the details. Let me know in the comments if you still have questions about your general shipping strategy for your Etsy print-on-demand business. And as soon as I have the next video uploaded, I will link to it right over here above my shoulder so you can go to the next video and learn all about setting up your shipping profiles.